Who needs doubles when you can just have 4 people all on the same team? Let's have a taunt party real quick.
For sure. So, which one of them is the second seed and which one was the third seed?
I'd assume that Kapus and Grayson would be either second or third seed, and then Burr and Dezly would come after them. Wait, Burr and Dezly are second seed?
Okay, it makes sense actually because I don't think Kapus and Grayson have teamed before, but I know Burr and Dezly have. Definitely have that experience with each other. Personally, I'm surprised Burr didn't want to use the blue team because I know he likes that blue skin for Inkling. But either way, you know, they're going to kind of open up this game pretty strong, getting Grayson and Kapus just into this constant state of disadvantage. And Palutena is one of the characters that I think is super good in doubles because of that up smash. You can just throw into that from like literally anywhere, and it's so big that it will just like always be ready to hit.
Yep.
And Inkling, personally, I think Inkling is a pretty good doubles character. I talked to Burr last night, and he said he doesn't think Inkling is that great in doubles. But I think just like the ability for Inkling to be able to kill consistently, like with roller and with you know, their smash attacks, and having pretty good throws as well, just cement them a pretty good doubles character spot.
I have a feeling that why Burr might think that Inkling is not that great for doubles is that Inkling, without the ink mechanics, can struggle sometimes to put on some of the damage in neutral and all that. And in doubles, you often don't have as much time to ink your opponents. So, not quite as strong as he might be in singles sometimes, but I do feel like Inkling still has the combos, the smash attacks, and the confirms to be a decent doubles character.
For sure. And another thing about Ink is it only actually like helps Inkling, so even if your teammate is hitting an inked opponent, that doesn't actually do anything for them.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh.
So that is only good for Inkling. So when they're in situations like this where it could be kind of harder to focus down on one inked opponent, I could see how that would kind of restrict their play in a way. But you know, Dezly and Burr are going to take a kind of commanding lead here, honestly, over Grayson and Kapus. They're just kind of struggling to get these first initial stocks off of Dezly and Burr.
Dezly and Burr's team definitely looking very organized right now. The gameplay is very strong. Just kind of oppressive so far from what I've seen.
Sure. And then just being able to get in and like get those solid hits is just so important right now.
They just slowly push the red team into a corner and force them to do something.
And, okay, honestly, I can see how the roller up smash is definitely interrupted by the, like, kind of hectic nature of doubles, because Burr just has to be right there to set it up, but Grayson is always ready to kind of punish with, like, a laser or something and just knock him out of that. And that gives Kapus more time to mash out.
Ooh, was that a back air?
I think so, yeah. Invincible back air from Palutena, you know, probably one of the top 10 back airs in the game.
So dumb, yeah.
And, you know, it's pretty hard to challenge, and it's, like, super minus unshield, so... But Grayson, kind of nearing that end of his second stock here. Almost anything could kill him. Maybe... oh, wow, that blow throw does nothing. Honestly, Explosive Flame or up throw or back throw from Palutena would probably take it right now. But that up smash,
or just up smash.
is definitely going to be an option to take it as well. And Kapus is kind of nearing a death percent on this last stock.
Kapus in a tight spot.
If she's not careful, she could get hit by Palutena or Inkling. Either or of them having very strong kill options ready to take off stocks.
I have a feeling that Palutena might actually be a bit of a rough matchup for Peach, just because of how Palutena's neutral plays. I don't know. Okay, that is definitely worth the trade-off. Taking Kapus' stock, now Grayson has to fend for himself.
For sure. And Grayson, you know, is quite the phenomenal player. I think he definitely could do this, but it's going to be hard against characters that are just so safe. Like Inkling and Palutena are just able to be very non-committal in their moves, and I think that makes it a lot easier for them to just kind of get on percent and put Grayson into bad situations.
Like right now, all they're doing is having Dezly do Explosive Flame, and it's working.
For sure. It's pretty easy with two people to cover all the ledge options.
What?
I'm not sure he was doing there.
I don't know what Grayson's doing either. And that'll do it. Okay.
Okay, the fair from Burr gonna take him out, and Dezly just cooking up Burr on that last stop.
A lot of people stepping on each other's toes at the last minute there.
Yeah, you know, you have that little, like, end of game kind of sauce.
Yeah.
There.
It's kind of everyone scrabbling for the final kill.
Either way, I think that game one was pretty commanding from Dezly and Burr, showing that they definitely deserve the second seed. We're gonna see if they can take this in a 2-0 fashion, or maybe they'll drop a game and get a 3 or a 2-1.
I kind of feel like this is going to be a 2-0 unless Kapus and Grayson can really come up with something quick.
For sure. I know there are definitely players that have very strong adaptation. And sometimes that adaptation can take a bit longer to go in doubles because your space for neutral that you have is like a lot less small. I know when I play doubles, personally, like I can struggle with stuff that I normally wouldn't struggle with in singles just because I have less space to work around. But going to Smashville, speaking of small space, I'm not really sure why they counterpick this, because I feel like this is just going to keep them in just the state of disadvantage. I'm not really sure how they would actually get around like the Palutena and Nair or just Inkling's constant hitboxes.
Green team just has to kind of passively apply pressure, really.
For sure. And I hadn't seen a lot of kind of throw combos into Palutena's up smash from Dezly, or from Burr to Dezly. I think that's definitely one thing that they could work on, kind of to just that's like an easy stop.
Yeah.
Because any throw pretty much will combo into that, but Kapus and Burr are gonna get hit out to the blast zone, and Kapus is just gonna seal it out with a Nair on that first stop of Burr, cementing red team into this first kind of lead that they've had all set.
Red team's adaptation has been putting in a little bit of work so far. Let's see how the green team can respond. That up smash on shield, is that safe on shield for Inkling? Up smash?
That is definitely not safe on shield. Unless you have like an awful shield grab or just have like no out of shield options. I know Roller is definitely one of Burr's favorite moves, why he's going for it right now, because Kapus and Grayson are definitely in that percentage where Roller can become a threat. But I know both of them have pretty good mashes, so I think honestly he should probably stop going for as many rollers as he is now and just look for like smash attack confirms, or look for throws into Dezly.
My thought is I'd look for more forward smashes than he's been doing so far, just because they cover such a wide range and are so fast.
And, Grayson just losing that first stock with Kapus still on it. And Burr and Dezly almost down to their first stocks here.
Oh, and Burr is officially on his last stock.
Yeah.
Cap is stock tanking yet again. She seems to be very good at doing that in doubles, but commentator's curse, as soon as I say that, there goes the stock.
Kapus is a very passive player, I think, and that's very good for stock tanking, because you're just able to kind of keep out your opponents and just do your own thing, and that's very important, because if you're having like a support character in doubles, you want to support and like an aggressive character. Personally, I don't think Rob is the best aggressive character, but he can definitely play that role, and we've just been seeing Grayson kind of do that, while Kapus has just been sitting back and keeping those stocks and being able to convert off of hits from him. And this is honestly why we're seeing such a different game too. But Dezly going to convert off of that roller berry. Good stuff.
3 up smash for Dezly, and green team definitely still in this match, looking a lot stronger than they did a moment ago.
For sure, Dezly and Burr kind of nearing those high percents, but the stock count is even. So that means that honestly, if they play it right, they could definitely take this down to a 2v1 situation with them in the favor of it. I keep hearing someone yell A. I'm not sure what that's for.
I have a feeling that was Nanwar, but I'm not sure.
Dezly, here at kind of that last part on his last stock.
Dezly has got to hang on right now.
Absolutely. If he just plays back, this is being able to switch roles in double is so important, because you want someone to always kind of be in front, creating a wall in between you and them. So Dezly really needs to kind of focus on the support role right now.
Oh, but he's
going to lose that stock.
All it took is that one hit.
Ooh, both of them going off stage super hard there.
Is that going to be the stock? Yeah, that's it.
And now it's just Burr versus Kapus.
That was great awareness from Burr to make that play. Oh, that was so close. Just all of these plays right below the ledge right now. And we have shield pressure for free, courtesy of Inkling.
For sure. And Kapus going to get that tomahawk grab. This is definitely not... Burr's not out of it. I've seen him make comebacks like this before. But, a good fair from Peach and like 10% will easily take this from like almost anywhere.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't realize how much damage Burr has taken already. But the down air, that's it!
Down air, just going to take her out. Oh my.
That was it. Wow, so 2-0. Burr and Dezly going into winners finals to face off against Ace and Cheeks.
Yeah, that was pretty good stuff from Burr, just realizing Kapus had to up B there and just meeting her with the down air. I'm surprised that actually sent as low as it did, but it was only at like 30.
That felt like really weak foul for it sent Kapus.
Mm-hmm.